Hey friends, in this video we're taking you through our stay at Villa Zolitude in Phuket. From our private villa to the spa and all the amazing amenities this jungle retreat has to offer, it's the perfect way to wrap up our Thailand series. Before we ventured off on our long-awaited trip to Thailand, it took us quite a while to decide where we wanted to spend most of our honeymoon. After a lot of research, we're so glad we chose this beautiful resort and spa called Villa Zolitude, tucked away in the jungle up in the hills of Shillong. The drive up here was an adventure on its own, but the moment we arrived at the entrance, we were blown away. Right away, we were greeted with such warm hospitality as they welcomed us into this picturesque resort. We arrived quite a bit earlier than our check-in time, but the staff was super accommodating while we waited in the lobby. Since they knew it was our honeymoon, they made every moment feel extra special. While checking in, we were offered a complimentary glass of bale juice, I believe it's pronounced, a traditional Thai herbal drink from the bale fruit.
I believe so. I believe that is what it is called.
It was so refreshing and it really helped cool us down, along with all of the fans they had running to keep guests comfortable in this classic Phuket humidity.
It's not the heat that kills ya.
It's the humidity! Nice. Another fun detail in the lobby is a sign showing all of the wildlife you might spot while staying in the jungle. The main stars? Geckos. Lots and lots of geckos. You'll see them everywhere, but don't worry, they're totally harmless. Once our room was ready, a little shuttle came to pick us up. It ended only being a few hundred steps away from the front desk, so we really lucked out with how close we were. Our villa was at the very end of a pathway, which really gave us a perfect mix of privacy while still feeling super close to everything. Each villa has its own gated entrance with a doorbell for room service, and once you step inside, you realize just how much space you get. It's set up on 2 levels. The lower level is all about your own private pool. This pool is complete with lounge chairs, a small pool house with windows that fully open, and a ceiling fan, along with a pair of sandals for the both of you to use during your entire stay. Down here, you'll also find a completely private outdoor bathroom, a toilet, sink, and a shower surrounded by the sounds of the jungle. It's such a cool way to feel connected with nature while still having everything you need.
I pooped 3 times in this toilet. It was peaceful.
This was Mike's toilet. When we walked into the main bedroom, we were so touched with how beautifully they decorated the room for our honeymoon. The bed was sprinkled with rose petals and topped with 2 swan towels whose necks formed a heart. If you're celebrating something, definitely let the resort know ahead of time. They really think of those little touches to make it memorable. The room itself was gorgeous. About half of it opens up with glass walls that slide away so you can let all that breeze and jungle sound in. The bed gave a floating illusion, complete with mood lighting, and the headboard had a beautiful work desk attached to the back of it. Then, just a few steps up, the space opens into an airy area with tall ceilings, a ceiling fan, a walk-in closet, a huge soaking tub, double sinks, a separate room for the toilet, and another separate room for the walk-in shower. It felt private, spacious, and so romantic. This room also comes with a minibar stocked with plenty of snacks, bottled water, pop, and even some beer options. It's fully air-conditioned, has free Wi-Fi, and a flat-screen TV. Everything you need to unwind. After traveling for over 30-plus hours, this was exactly what we needed. We took a long, much-needed shower, made the room nice and dark, put on white chicks, and curled up in bed for a solid nap before heading over to indulge in our very first meal in Thailand at the resort's restaurant. We actually did a whole video just on the resort's restaurant, Khamin. So if you want to see more about that, make sure to check out our previous video. We spent a lot of our stay here enjoying their amazing food, and the best part was that it was just a short walk from our villa. Definitely another added bonus to where we were located. You said it was warmer. You're just a big old liar, aren't you? Each villa also comes stocked with so many thoughtful amenities. You'll find these incredibly soft robes that I basically wanted to live in, sun hats, beach bags, bug spray, and all the toiletries you could need. They even offer dry cleaning and laundry services. There's also a safe to tuck away your valuables when you leave the room, and the resort provides airport transfers as well as help arranging transportation to your next destination. They also offer room service, which we took full advantage of a few times, especially to order some tasty cocktails to sip while we lounge in our private pool. There are several types of villas to choose from here. Some even feature waterfalls that cascade right into the pool. We decided to skip that option, but whichever villa you choose, the staff here will really go above and beyond to make sure your stay is as peaceful and relaxing as possible. Speaking of peaceful and relaxing, the resort spa is something we honestly can't rave about enough. The Zense Spa invites you to completely unwind, offering everything from therapeutic massages to rejuvenating facials, each treatment crafted with such care and intention. To get there for us, we did need to take a quick shuttle, but once we arrived, we were warmly greeted by Chi, the lovely lady who runs the spa. She welcomed us with a delicious butterfly pea citrus drink. Both Mike and I absolutely loved this, and it tasted almost like a softer floral lemonade, sweet, light, and cooling. One important note, you do need to book your treatment in advance. You can't just walk up and expect to get in, as Chi personally manages the schedule. For our first visit, we booked the couple's revitalizing massage. This massage is designed to relieve stress and tension throughout your body, and after that very, very long trip to Thailand, this was exactly what we needed. We picked our oils before starting and then completely melted away for the next hour and a half. It was absolute bliss. We did come back a second time later on in our trip for the after sun treatment, and after how much sun we did get during our stay, this was super necessary. They cover your body in soothing aloe, wrap it up, and it almost felt meditative. Each session ends with a warm cup of ginger tea, the perfect way to slowly come back down to earth after such relaxation. The spa offers so much more than massages too. They have saunas, salon service, and even in-villa spa options. We splurged on one of those for one of our last nights here, and it was such a treat. They bring everything right to your room, prep your soaking tub with oils and herbs, and the experience even comes with spring rolls and herbal tea. Pure luxury. Something Mike and I definitely could not pass up on was the floating breakfast option. Breakfast is served to you on a floating basket right in your own private pool, or in the resort's main pool if you prefer, but we chose to enjoy it from the comfort of our villa. Beforehand, you get to customize your order, including how you'd like your omelet made, and we went with the vegetarian-friendly option, of course. Once it's ready, the staff brings everything to your room and sets it all up by the pool. The floating basket is packed full. 2 different styles of eggs, toast, waffles, tropical fruit, yogurt, protein drinks, juice, tea, water, you name it. Everything you could want for a beautiful, relaxing breakfast in the pool, surrounded by jungle views. Not sure if you can tell by my happy dance and Mike's happy dance. You throw one in there too. This was delicious. Oh, see, there's your happy dance. As much as we loved having our own private pool, we couldn't leave without checking out the main resort pool. Surprisingly, every time we wandered by, it was completely empty. So when we finally went for a swim, we had this massive pool all to ourselves. The moment we got there, the staff came right over to see if we wanted any snacks or drinks, and of course we ordered some cocktails. Right beside the main pool, you'll also find the gym and some washroom facilities, so there's plenty to do here, and it's also super convenient. Heading back to our room, Mike wanted to take advantage of some of those mini bar beer options that were provided for us.
So I really enjoyed all of these, but I do have a favorite. Chang is smooth, malty, and has a slightly sweet finish, and it's Thailand's most popular beer. This next one's called Singa, and I've actually had this one a few times because I found it here in Canada. And I really like this one. It's crisp, bold, slightly bitter, and it's Thailand's oldest and most premium lager. I really do like that I can find Singa here, but my favorite, if I had to pick, was Leo. It's an easy drinking, light-bodied, and mildly hoppy, budget-friendly local favorite.
On our last day, Mike and I had a much later flight out, so what better way to spend our time after checking out of our villa and waiting for our shuttle to the airport than by taking a Thai cooking class at Khamin, the resort's restaurant. And wow, this was so much fun. We got our chef hats on, aproned up, and picked out the dishes we wanted to learn. The class even came with a complimentary Italian soda made with that delicious butterfly pea we've been raving about, which was a great way to kick things off. The class started off strong with a clear winner, and if you've watched our previous video, you're already going to know what it is: spring rolls. The chef guided us step by step, and these turned out just as good as the ones we've been obsessing with our whole trip. Next up, we made prawn dumpling soup, and I loved learning how to fold the dumplings properly here. For our mains, we both made massaman curry. Mike chose beef and I went with shrimp. To wrap it up, they served us mango sticky rice for dessert. Sadly, we didn't get to learn this one, but after indulging in all of the dishes we had just cooked, we were given a certification of completion for the class, and it was a fun experience and a perfect way to spend our final day here before sadly heading back to the airport. This goes without saying, but the staff here were absolutely outstanding. Everyone was so friendly, personable, and went above and beyond to make sure every guest felt taken care of. We truly hope we get the chance to come back one day and see them all again. Villa Zolitude Resort and Spa was the perfect place to spend our honeymoon. Alright friends, that's a wrap! This is our very last Thailand video, and we really hope you've enjoyed tagging along with us on this amazing trip. Stick around because we got plenty more adventures coming your way very soon.
Ka boom ka!